Yeah, you saw that right. In this video we will be ranking booty holes of all Valorant agents. From Daddy Brimstone to Mommy Sage, from tight to loose, from clean to smelly, every asshole will be placed on the tier list by an experienced professional. Me. Starting off with Brimstone. Yes, fill me to the Brimstone. I'm not really into older men, to be honest, man, at all, but Brimstone can be an exception. He, without arguing, is the best smoker in the game. His smokes last 20 seconds, but I would never last so long. Still, if I had a chance, the smoke would come from his ass. What other abilities he has? Stim Beacon? Stimulates my beacon. Molly? Is this a World War II Jewish concentration camp Easter egg? Well, they look similar. Open up the sky. Please open up me! Speaking of sky and other agents, who do you think Brimstone cracks at nights? Viper? Maybe. Neon? Sounds promising. Vise? Man, 100%. Breach? They look like a good duo in bed especially. Now, who do you think cracks Brim? Omen? I don't know. Kaio? Probably no. Maybe Goth Batty Fade pegs him with the strap on, but I still doubt it. With that being said, Brimstone probably still has a tight hold, because I can't imagine no one succeeding in giving him backshots. But what about the smell? And ass hair, is it shaved or a growing bush inside there? Those are really important questions we have to answer instead of actually doing something and contributing to society. So let's see. This is a full-size 1-to-1 Brimstone body pillow I ordered yesterday. For my friend. He has a birthday and he asked for it and so never mind, just look at him and tell me. Do you imagine a canyon or a ravine down there? I think ravine wins this, so even though it's painful for me to do this, but I'll put his hairy butthole in D tier. There's not much to use. Moving on to Phoenix. Yeah. I so fucking hate Phoenix and his mains. Like, if you're a Phoenix main, you should genuinely shut the fuck up. I swear, you're getting your ass penetrated at home. You only pick Phoenix because he can stay alive longer than 10 seconds without your ultimate. People who play him are actually stupid, cause what the fuck you mean you thought your molly heals me? The only thing that should be burning is your anus, and I swear I will make it come true. Phoenix is maybe the only duelist who can make things worse by actually entering. Cause y'all's got tier flashes flash everything but the enemy team. I just wanna flash my penis in front of your face so bad, and I don't care how old are you, the younger the better. Phoenix mains are not older than 10 years old anyway. There are of course some really good Phoenix mains, but I'll acknowledge your existence only when you start appearing in my games. So how do we describe Phoenix's asshole according to that information? I'ma be honest, I have no idea, but what I know for sure is this thing is a gaping black hole, even more black than Phoenix himself, because anyone can enter it better than he enters the site. I can't rate it higher than D, but just because he's British, I'll put it in S. Suck it, you stupid Now, finally some real women. So many people from the community are thirsting for Sage for some reason. Actually, you know what? I get why. She's like a mommy to them, cause they didn't have one in their childhood. If you play Valorant and deadass use the term pocket Sage, I bet my life I already know everything about you. And you know what I mean by that. How much hours you daily spent on R34, the condition of your room right now, your rank is either silver or Immortal 3, nowhere in between. And man, I can smell you all the way from over here in my apartment in Pyongyang. If there's no boobs flavored deodorant, it ain't means you shouldn't use one at all. Wear something. You'll be living that day in the life of a small Twitch streamer life. But okay, I'm talking about people too much. We're rating agents here, so let me test something. Sage's one goes in A tier. Now Sova. Sova is such an interesting agent. At one side almost no one uses him and I don't see him anywhere outside a scent and icebox. But on the other side his mains know more lineups than I have dildos in my closet. And overall a nightmare to deal with. But his anus, not that interesting really. What do I know about him? He's from the same country as I am, almost. He has way better aim than I do, definitely. If he tried he'd 100% pull himself a girlfriend, unlike me. And I bet he barks for Reina. I don't know why, he just looks like he would. Overall he's just an average guy who has an average butthole. There's nothing more to say about him. B tier. Viper's booty on the other hand. Valorant agents are known for their big, gigantic, ginormous, juicy clapping booty, but everyone agrees that Viper has the biggest one. Like, look at those curves. Even though some strange people prefer sucking closed toes or sliding their wood between Sage's boobs, creating a forbidden hot dog. I should stop giving so much details. Majority still agrees that they would smash Viper, and I, as a part of the majority, cannot put her asshole lower than C. But let's not rush things. Firstly, we need to decide on the first rating factor, how loose her butthole is. It's not a secret that every male specimen in Valorant crew is thirsting for mommy Viper, but Viper is not a mommy like Sage, no. Viper is a dominating mommy. So every so sad male specimen who will try to shoot their shot is gonna get pegged. Moving on to second factor, the smoothness of the butthole. I can't imagine Viper having a hairy ass. Look at the environment she's living in. Not a single living thing can survive inside her underwear, hairs included. And speaking of the smell, the third factor, I don't think you will survive in this hellish pit too. Where do you think she gets all this gas from? Eating her out should be considered medieval torture. One little fart and you will unlock pink eye laser ability. So even though Viper is a solid snake at first glance, do not fall for her trap. Stay focused, brothers. C tier. Moving on to Cypher. Oh, Cypher, I know you've been a dirty boy. All those years learning computer science, you can dox people better than Sniper Wolf, but can't go incognito mode when you beat your shit to Killjoy. It looks like I know everything now. But let's be for real, Cypher's origin is from Morocco, for Americans, country Africa. So even though he's not entirely black, still a goddamn monk. Monkeys don't shower, so his ass probably smells terrible. Knowing computer science doesn't mean knowing how to shower. Also, Killjoy definitely has a robotic dildo somewhere, like KO, but more compact. I bet Cypher uses it more than her. Maybe even KO, I can see it. Final rating, loose, smelly, semi-hairy, D tier. Cypher is a middle-aged man, what can I say? Being a computer science expert does not help him at all. Oh, Reina. Reina's body count is bigger than ex-girlfriend's. Kindergarten went crazy on her, and that's for a reason. She has such a nice ass. And Reina's one is even bigger. I bet all Valorant agents, even female ones, are running trains on Reina every day. And you guys can run trains on me by subscribing. The only downside is she probably has that Amazon rainforest down there. Oh, and also she's Mexican. Not like being Mexican is bad, more like what if she eats 17 tacos and then asks you to hit it from the back later. You're cooked, you're not recovering from this. For this reason, she's going in A tier, maybe even B, cause I hate Mexican. Killjoy, please sit on me, please! Just so you know, Killjoy may have the best booty of them all. Her in-game model doesn't really show her full potential, but my statue of her in my Minecraft world shows it way better. I wanna enter her even in this state. You may ask why. Why exactly Killjoy deserves to be penetrated by such a handsome man like me? Let me break it down for you. Firstly, she's a kinky girl. Look at KO. He is literally her sex robot. Then she's a German. One sip of that white beer and next thing you know, you're polishing her exhaust pipe. As clean as a Volkswagen car frame. Oh, and also my favorite historical figure is from the country, Albert Einstein. That gives Killjoy a bonus point. And thirdly, she can have a real cock for once and not raise his mechanical strap. Damn maggots. Everything about her is perfect. What else you need to have your butthole in S tier except tightness, cleanliness, and smoothness? She deserves to go there. Killjoy gets an S tier. Breach. You may hate Breach cause he always stuns you and kills you in your games. If so, pray to all gods that you will not end up in the same bed with him. Cause when he stuns you with his meat, there's nothing left to do than accepting defeat. He is by far the tallest and physically strongest agent of them all. His arms aren't the only thing made out of steel. Believe me, you don't wanna mess with the Swedish guy. They eat fucking licorice. They build different. But even the most dangerous dogs want to be a good boy. So I have a theory. After studying the lore for approximately 12 hours, I concluded that every Sunday at 12 AM at night, Breach and Brimstone go to IKEA and have an aggressive sex there. I'm not 100% sure, but all evidence points to this. This is something MatPat honestly should unretire for. But apart from that, his asshole is a fucking radioactive wasteland. You can't convince me that it's clean down there. I ain't Brimstone, so I can't rank Breach's butthole from experience, unfortunately. So with all the information we have, I give him D tier. No one wants balanopostitis in their penis. Moving on to Omen. Omen is a ghost. I don't even know if he has a butthole. I mean, he got pegged by Viper once, but it still does not answer our question. Even though I'm ranking buttholes of Valorant agents in this video, this may seem useless and that it doesn't matter. Again, I'm ranking buttholes. But what it takes to make a good butthole tier list. You can just take a photo of a butthole or try it out. I don't have all agents knotted up in my basement for this, only 74 children. So I have to make lore speculations and decide whether or not that ass is decent, build theories and explain them, dive into agents' storyline just to dive between their cheeks. That's what really does matter. And it's hard. Just like my dick right now, so subscribe. But what do we know about Omen? He's a ghost, revived by Sage, who was once a normal human being. He was revived and lives to this day because he has a purpose, unlike you. But his purpose is not being penetrated, unlike you. So he probably has no ass. I mean, he can throw it back, but probably not use it. But if he had one, and he had one, it would be massive. I don't know how to explain it, but his phantom asshole has to be gaping like crazy. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's only if he had one, and he doesn't right now, so F tier. Finally, Jet. We all know Jet's movement in game. It's as smooth as movement of my wiener between those bonds, hot dog style. So easy to dodge those bullets to the face like backshots to the ass with grace. But it doesn't right away mean that I miss her Jet mains, can't milk her like she's their mommy. On one side, she cannot draft on your dagger as many times as you'd like. But on the other side, is it really what she's into? That's a tough spot we are left in. So after countless minutes of research, because I can't last any longer, I found her voice line that states,
"Oh, I'm hungry. Anyone hungry? Lunch on Brimstone after this."
Oh yeah, I would lunch on Brimstone. No shit, not that one. This one.
Watch out for breaches impacts. It's hard to move after that.
Yep, no need to be Sherlock Holmes to determine that she's a bad girl with a loose bagel. Like, have you seen Breach? Even I, a multiple VCT winner, was getting penetrated by everyone like crazy playing her. At least she looks like a clean girl. Look how clean she is compared to Phoenix. She actually showers unlike y'all. You won't have chocolate glazing all over your tongue eating her donut out. If we dive into her past, just like I wanna dive in that state-of-the-art mine shaft, we'll know that she worked in a restaurant once. So that explains how she can keep up that restaurant between her booty cheeks. So with all the info we know, I will give her a loose but clean and probably shaved asshole A tier. Subscribe if you would dine a Jet. What can I say about Raze? Raze is a crazy woman. She loves blowing up stuff, maybe even blowing my stuff. Goes to parties to listen to that alarm funk. Or I don't know what she listens to, I'm not a Brazilian. But I can for sure say she loves having fun. But does it affect her asshole? I really doubt it. Killjoy Boss can make it work, KO gets the job done as well, but I don't think she's the type of girl like Reina. I can see her satchel on something with her duty hole. So the first paragraph is checked, only 2 left. Yeah, I know, I'll hire butthole chart. But this is the universal way of rating buttholes. All grandmasters are using the holy butthole chart as an example, even though it's wrong. So listen to me. Raze is from Brazil. It's hot in Brazil, and she's hot as well. So it's definitely hot in that booty. Hot equals smelly. Really smelly. That's bad for her. But she has a chance. The last factor. Yeah, it's probably shaved. B tier for having Chernobyl instead of an ass, but that's still good. Who's next? Sky is a muscular mommy, there's nothing to hide. Yes, we, you and I, are so down bad for her. I sometimes forget that she exists, like I rarely see her in game. And if I had to name every agent from memory, she's gonna be last. But when I remember her, I get so hard. Like I'm so jealous of Brimstone, I also wanna open Sky up, you feel me? Her ass might be heaven, the only downside is, apart from being Australian of course, is the amount of vegetation. She's basically an eco-activist in the world of Valorant. No way she's gonna destroy those bushes. They are probably on the first page of Australian Red Book or something. And by the way, why every Aussie is so muscular? Does it have to do something with Australian? Or is it Radianite? What if Radianite is Australian? Team Fortress 2 is canon and Valorant! Okay, I'm going insane. I rate Sky's butthole C tier, but she's still wife material. Badass Yoru is next on the list, so let's rate how bad his ass actually is. Oh my god, I'm fucking Shakespeare. Yoru is that kind of a cool guy, like look, he has a motorcycle, oh my god, he's so sigma and nonchalant. So what does it say about him? He gets penetrated on a daily basis. You know that one South Park episode where Cartman thought he had periods? Well, Yoru actually seems to have them. Cause why the fuck are you so mad at everything? He doesn't seem to be interested by host 2, no. Instead, he puts on a doggy mask like a kinky little good boy and roleplays with Brimstone from time to time. Man! Brimstone cracked like half of the Valorant crew at this point. Old dog still gets boners from little boys. I wanna be your kind, but really I'll put his pink inflamed asshole in B tier. He probably doesn't shave it either. Like when you imagine eating him out, do you think of a shaved ravine? No? Only me? It doesn't matter. He doesn't have that shaved ravine anyway. Moving on from Yoru. Listen, I know I talk bad about some agents and some people who play them, but now for real. Who the fuck plays Astra? I know she got buffed the other day, and still no one plays her. I don't know, the only thing I can say about her is she says world divided, and I can divide her booty and like, man, I don't know, what am I doing with my life? Okay, look, even though she's a terrible agent and no one plays her, and that's for a reason, in terms of ass, she's a sleeper. You ever felt like you wanna have sex with a goddess? Well, you can continue dreaming, cause Astra ain't real, but if she was, that would be so great. Look at this is such an ass, this deserves... Yeah, fuck, I can't do this. D tier nerf chamber. Oh, wow. It looks like the time has come. The agent we are ready now is KO. KO is a killing machine, and not only on the battlefield, in bed as well. By the way, just so y'all know, I don't personally test this. All the information I gathered from your mom. Here's the documents. It's not a secret that KO is a sex robot. Killjoy is a freaky girl after all. But she's more like seductive freaky, just how I prefer. Not dominant freaky, still just how I prefer. So I doubt KO is an asshole for KJ to bag him. But if she changes her mind, here's my location. But if K actually had an asshole, how could it possibly feel like? First of all, 1 point down cause that's a man, I'm homophobic. Second of all, those cheeks are fucking metal. You can only use them when you have that Suncor hot midnight boner, not in any other situation. So that's also a massive flaw. But the worst of all, you'll get your penis electrocuted if you ever tried fucking a socket, you feel me. So that's for sure an F tier. But maybe Chamber has it better. Chamber is an interesting individual. Look at his gluteal muscles. He for sure trains them for someone. But for who? We know that our gentleman Chamber is kinda down bad for Viper, and I can understand them, I'm also down bad. But we know what kind of girl Viper is, so I have a theory that she regularly pegs Chamber, and that he likes it. Of course, who would? So he has an extremely gaped butthole. But you know, it's not a big discovery to be honest, like look at him. But other than that, there's nothing really to talk about here. Chamber is a self-caring man, will have a clean ass, especially when he's getting pegged by his homegirl. So even his asshole is broken. Right, nerf Chamber, because he's going into C tier. Neon. Neon is from that kind of girls called fine shit by some people nowadays. I'll even call her delightful shit, but she can call me every time. It won't be a surprise if it surfaces that she sleeps with the entire Valorant crew. Maybe Riot can give us some lore updates on that topic? I don't know. I even think she's been doing that a lot earlier, because the age of consent in Philippines is just how I like it. But on the booty side, I don't think it's that advanced. She doesn't look like a male for someone who likes anal at all. I mean, she's too young to be your mom. She looks more like a woman who would send electrical shocks to her pussy and squirt all over the room. She has all the power to do it, literally. So maybe, just maybe, I have a chance to fulfill my dreams and open to her the big world of pleasure as well with her milk chocolate booty cheeks. You know, some people really hate her movement, but that's just because they won't experience the movement of her, I think you get the point. Her precious hole is going in S for S tier. By the way, subscribe if you currently owe the government $25,000 in taxes. Okay, next is... Wait, Fade? Is it actually Fade? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Fade, yes, mommy, Fade! Oh! Beg me till I bleed, mommy, Fade, no! Fade! Let me be your little pet. Do anything you want to me. Pet me, sit on me, beg me, kiss me, leave circles on my dick with that lipstick of yours. Fart for 5 continuous years in a jar and release it all on me while I sleep. Suffocating and killing me. Cut my skin. Okay, look, now serious. I don't wanna see any hear me outs and I can fix her here right now, because no, you cannot fix her. Don't make a deal with the devil. Once she is yours, there's no turning back. If, God forbid, you guys break up, she's gonna appear in your nightmares every single night. She's literally homies with that guy. That's a curse, not a gift. You don't want Fate to be your ex. Just goon to her and nothing more. But still, that doesn't make her butthole worse, does it? So I put her 1 in A tier, okay? Okay, Fade? Look, you're an A. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Harbor. His butthole is definitely tight. He's so forgotten that no one even wants to fuck him. Except like 2.5 Harbor mains who will type he's fine in them comments. But we don't listen to math heads. But no tight grip can save anyone from the smell. Look where dude is from. Well. Where does he shower? Shower? Before you call me racist, let's play a game. I choose a random place in India on a Google Street View, and if there's trash, Harbor goes 1 tier down. This one. Oh, I see it. A tier. Again. Trash again. B tier. Let's go somewhere in Mumbai. It doesn't look good for poor boy Harbor. C tier. Maybe this street is cleaner. Nope. D tier. Okay. Completely random here. F tier. Next is Gecko. Look, Gecko is a cool guy, he is an animal lover, and Wingman literally carries this game, preventing it from dying of all those microtransactions, or better I say mega transactions at this point. Like how much you ask for this bundle? But Gecko has one downside, and it's Los Angeles. Like, are you a headquarter? No? Then why the fuck you live in Los Angeles? Who the fuck lives in Los Angeles? I'm convinced that all people who live in Los Angeles smell absolutely foul. And you can't convince me otherwise. He is also friends with Reina and she would never peg him, so it's pretty tight. But all smelly asses automatically go in low tiers, so C tier for Gecko. I'm sorry, brachacho. Also, I'm new at rage baiting, so don't be rude, thank you. Deadlock mains can finally be happy. Let's review her butthole. Look, Deadlock is hot. Or better I say cold. It doesn't matter, I wanna fuck her. She's like Breach, strong, dominant and scary. But unlike Breach, she's way better, not only because she's a woman, but because she won't have that biohazard swamp ass crap. Her booty is way more cleaner, smoother and tighter. If you ask how would I know, let me show you my thinking process. Deadlock is from Norway, right? It's called in Norway. Don't mind Dead's World, I don't think they live in Norway. And you can't have smelly ass when it's cold. So... A tier, I guess. Bro, I'm so tired of making this stupid ass video. Okay, I hope Deadlock mains are happy, cause I'm gonna disappoint ISO mains now. Okay, look, you can't believe how much I hate ISO. Just let me penetrate you, just let me penetrate you, let me. This stupid ass shield might be the worst thing Riot has ever added to this game. And overall, ISO is annoying as fuck. Maybe not much worse than Yoru, but Yoru is my main and ISO is not. So don't even dream of C tier purple boy. I bet everyone in Valorant crew shows the same hate towards ISO. And I bet he would be so gaped if not his shield bro. I hate the fact that he is a lore accurate anal virgin so much. But at least, you know, like, ISO mains? Yeah, them. They don't shower, like don't shower at all. They are unskilled enough to absorb every single bullet in a battlefield, but still be alive with this stupid ass shield somehow. But skilled enough to dodge water streams from the shower head. So F tier for this annoying ass, smelly ass Chinese bitch with the Indian mentality. But you know who pisses me off more? Damn Clove! If there is one thing I hate on this planet more than liver, like... it's Clove. Firstly, she's so fucking ugly. Look at this bum ass face, how can anyone find her attractive? Then she's everywhere. She's not even a face of the game. She was added a year ago. But every video I see, every VP giveaway, every something, she's present. Even if it doesn't make any sense for her to be there. What did I do wrong in my life to be punished by seeing this bitch everywhere I go? Even her game design is terrible. Only Clove mains can manage to die 40 times, 2 rounds into a match. I have no idea how. But the worst part is, she's fucking British. She's Scottish. Listen to this accent. Then I can what they're on about. But I can promise the media and I will not solve them problem. Why did you hire a 13-year-old British boy to do the voice? It's so annoying. So look, if you like Clove, just know I wanna molest you, but never in my life I'll do the same thing for Clove herself. Not in any of her infinite lives she showers. Not in any possible universe there is in the multiverse. It's a good idea to fuck that nasty hairy asshole of a bitch who takes testosterone. F fucking tier. Make Valorant great again. Holy Clove. Now Vise. Vise is a mysterious character. We don't know her face, her skin color, her true voice, her age, and nothing about her butthole. But if I had to guess, it would be not the best experience. First of all, she's always mad as fuck at everything. I bet no one fucks her for a long time now. Second of all, she is a radiant, so her abilities somehow reflect onto her personality, or maybe even body. Imagine if her ass is all spiky like that. That's a fucking bear trap. And last of all, look at how tight this suit is. 1/4 and it stays there forever. It's doubly worse than Breach's ass, but it's still not good for your respiratory tract. So DT. Next is Tejo. You know, I don't know what to say about Tejo. Like, he's Colombian, so if he's not a pure Colombian, that should be crazy. But he doesn't look like an average 5th grader nowadays, so I really have no idea. So let's see at other agents like him, Brimstone and Breach. Both of them have extremely sweaty asses, and both of them can be classified as a biological weapon. Nazis definitely used Brimstone's gases to kill Polish, so I don't see why Tejo has to be different. I mean, he probably isn't a Nazi, but you know what I'm talking about, D tier. And at the last we got Whaley. Relatively new agent with a relatively good ass. Her in-game model shows the volume very well. So I know, it looks juicy, but I would think again, cause look where she's from. Thailand? Chat, we got the first legit foot agent in Valorant crew here. No wonder she dodges all that cock so well. She has one herself. But how does this affect her diddy-doody diddle hole? Would you try giving her back shots? Me neither, so it's probably pretty tight. Also, the woman from the jungle would have the jungle in her panties. And with the big jungle comes a strong smell, so if you're a lover of being literally hanged and suffocated between cheeks, you'll love it. But I'm not, so I'm giving her tight, hairy, smelly booty hole something around B, maybe C. Cause I don't want to get my shabonga doing stuck in a knot if I'll eventually decide to take turns on each other together. And the tier list is complete. As you can see, majority of agents don't really have good buttholes, but there's still some gold in a coal mine. I worked on this video really hard, just like my winner right now. And yeah, I know, I am an unfunny piece of shit, but forgive me, I'm still innocent. I hope I don't get this video removed from the face of YouTube. Again, this was purely for entertainment. But if you're still watching, subscribe!